So I'm out at the park today with Charlotte right here. We are just out hanging out, checking out God's beautiful creation. Um, so I was just thinking, in the Bible, we see the fivefold ministry: apostle, prophet, preacher, teacher, evangelist. Fivefold ministry. Pastors were never meant to carry the burden of the apostle and the prophet. A lot of churches nowadays don't have apostles, and many don't have prophets. They just have a pastor and they have teachers. Sorry, I'm moving all around. I got my little one here. But so anyways, a lot of churches in America, anyways, I can only speak for America, but we have a ton of pastors, a ton of teachers, but where are the apostles and where are the prophets? Oh, and we also have a ton of evangelists. I believe that I know that it was never intended to be this way. Pastors have too much weight on their shoulders because we are not operating in the proper biblical way. It's supposed to be the apostle, then the prophet, then the pastors, the teachers, the preachers, and the evangelists. We need all parts of the body for the body to function properly. We need all five folds of the fivefold church for it to function properly. And I believe the reason why there's so many issues inside the church building is because we refuse to accept the fact that the many modern churches are out of order. They're out of order. Out of order. And what I mean by that is, if you're not operating as a fivefold ministry, then you're out of order, because that's what we're called to. That's the Acts church is our example. It was the first early church after Jesus had ascended into heaven. And they're meant to be our example. And do we live like the Acts church today? Many of us don't. And I'm not just talking about the apostle and the prophet part. I'm also talking about, think about this, how in the Acts church, they were literally giving everything that they had. They were selling all of their belongings, and they were communing with each other every day, breaking bread together. It says every day. We need a sunshine. So I believe that if we want to see more order in our churches, and if we want to see more people in the congregation break free from their bondage and their strongholds and their demonic oppression, then we need to open up our eyes to the fact that we are out of order and it's time to get in order. God is coming back soon. He really, truly does not have time for lukewarm Christians, halfway Christians, gummy bear Christians, Christians who want to say the gifts of the Spirit aren't for today, Christians who want to argue and say there's no such thing as apostles anymore, no such thing as prophets. Man, what Bible are you reading? I mean that with all respect, but what Bible are you reading? And this isn't the message that I had intended to post today. I have another message that I'm working on. Charlotte, stay right here, sweetie. I have another message that I'm working on about how there is only one truth. But I just felt a strong stirring in my spirit to get on here and say, pastors, teachers, church congregation, we need to repent and get ourselves in order. For the King is returning soon, and he is coming for a spotless and prepared bride. God bless you.